to Drum Talk on Dan's Drum Clinics, with Dan Shinder as your lovely host. Insightful interviews with drummers, manufacturers, and retailers from all over the world. Brought to you in part by Drums, Drummers, and Drumming. Today's guest is Dash Cooper and Mark Savale.
Hi, I'm Dan Shinder from Dan's Drum Clinics. You're watching a special edition of Drum Talk with Mark Savale and Dash Cooper, Alice Cooper's son, and Dash's drummer, Mark. First of all, great show, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you. It was fun.
You're welcome. Tell us, well, I already know, but tell the audience a little bit about the foundation and what this event was all about.
Awesome. Well, this was our grand opening. We've been open for most of the summer, but this was our official grand opening to the public. So it's great to have all the kids come out and see it, and the families to really see what's going on here. So it's great for the community, we feel like, and we feel like we can really have an impact on their lives.
Great, and I know you are, because when I was a kid, back in the covered wagon days, and I was taking drum lessons and playing in band and stuff, those aren't just impressionable years for young kids, but they're very impressionable events. I mean, I remember clearly my first drum teacher, the music store I went to, and everything like that. And talk about impressionable events and impressionable years. I'm sure you have all kinds of impressions of your father being a musician and doing all the media stuff, and now you're here representing the foundation, rocking out on stage. What's it like?
It's great. I mean, it's been 12 years in the making, I think, right, Mark? I mean, when Solid Rock started, we had the ideas of just helping kids out, and as that, dream kind of moved along, we kind of had the opportunity to start saying, well, let's start making a youth center. Let's make this place a vocational place where people can come and be safe and learn how to rock, learn some vocations like lighting, sound, dance, you name it, man. This has been a long time in the coming,
right?
And we're just so happy. It's finally here.
No, that's awesome. Now I'm going to ask my cameraman to come just a little bit closer to make sure she gets the audio really well.
Yeah.
I have to keep a leash. It's an invisible leash. Actually, we're getting married tomorrow, so I lose the leash, and I'll be the one. Thanks.
Nice. Awesome.
Now, I gotta put you on the spot by asking him a question.
Yes.
How do you choose a drummer? Tell other drummers out there what they may need, what qualities they may need to have to pick someone like Mark, because obviously it's working for you. And what do you look for in a drummer to really be the heartbeat of your rhythm section, Dash?
We're a hard rock band, so I look for someone, first and foremost, who can keep time, but secondly, who hits hard. You need to hit hard, you need to play hard. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
So that, and Mark fits that to a T. He doesn't play soft.
That's right. And on that note, Mark, how do you prepare for playing on stage with the band?
Oh, well, physically it's just, getting loose, obviously. It's, paradiddles, double strokes,
cool.
Things like that.
Some rudiments.
But then, mentally for
I have
us...
no idea what you're talking about.
Mentally for us, it's just getting together as a band, we always say a prayer, we always,
that's
give it to
cool.
him, and that's who we play for, so
right.
That's how we do it, mentally and physically. So.
Now, even though you do hit hard, otherwise you wouldn't be in Dash's band, you look also very relaxed. And I'm always telling young drummers and older drummers who have been playing for 30, 40, 50 years that think they have it figured out that you can play hard and still play relaxed. When guys play really rigid, and I'm sure it shows in their playing, it comes out in their playing, you can hear it. And I believe it all starts up here. If you're rigid up here, your extremities are going to be rigid and you can't play fluid. You looked very relaxed. I had the pleasure of being on stage, filming some footage of you guys, got some great panoramic shots of you, and you look very relaxed. Thanks. I mean, is that one of the keys to your playing, even though you're bashing away playing hard?
I had to work at it, because first time, when you start playing in front of an audience, you get all tensed up, and by the end of a song you've lost your grip completely, and you're just holding onto those sticks because you want to play so hard,
right?
But you're not used to that relaxation. So it's figuring out how to do that. It's the right state of mind.
And the adrenaline really gets going when you're doing a show, right?
But yeah, it's definitely working that mentally, figuring out how have to stay relaxed because
Right.
the emotions of playing wants you to kind of just tense up and do that, but it's all about, you know, staying loose.
Right.
And Mark definitely plays on time, but he also plays in the pocket. He plays right behind the beat sometimes.
Nice and steady.
And that's important because, I mean, you know, you can be on beat all day long, but I mean, when you get
Hey, I gotta
some pop
interrupt you.
in the back,
You guys rock! Thanks, man! Thank you.
when you play behind the beat a little bit, you just get some, you know, some love in the songs, man. You know?
Right.
Not giving in, got future too bright. And I'll never quit, never give up the fight. Tear me apart, stitch up my heart, set me straight on course and show me all I want is the best I can give. All I want only got one.
Right.
That's what he does.
That's cool. Now, give yourself a plug. Tell everybody what's going on with the band. What's next?
Well, we just changed our name, actually. Our new name is Co-op.
From
Co-op.
Runaway Phoenix to Co-op.
Yes.
yeah.
And currently we're in the studio with Mike Bolenbach at Fullwell Recording Studios
Cool.
here in the Valley. And we just finished our first song, and I think we're going to do about 5 more and release a demo.
Great. And by the time you've seen this, Dash and Mark have given me all their contact info. It's magically right here on the screen, so you can touch them up on their website. I'm sure Facebook, everything that's right there.
Eventually, yeah, we'll get the Co-op website running. Right now it's runawayphoenix.com. But
Great. That's cool. Follow them if you want to stay up to date. And if you're in the Arizona Phoenix area, I'm sure you can catch some shows, right?
Oh yeah, we're always
Definitely.
playing.
Great,
Definitely.
great. Well, thanks for coming by, guys.
Thank
I
you.
really, really appreciate it. It was so nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Watch you rock out as a band, and also to have your father join you.
That was
That
fun.
was really cool. I can tell you guys are tight, and that's what family's all
That's
about,
always
man.
fun. Yeah.
Great. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Dan Shinder here on Dan's Drum Clinics. You're watching Drum Talk TV.
See ya!